We're just going to have a little look at what's in our immediate environment from this open view. So we'll still have our attention on what's here, but instead of being narrowed in thoughts, concepts and ideas and analysing what's here, we're just going to directly experience what's here. So with our focus open and feeling like we're rested back in the body, because there's nothing to get, nothing to do. We're just literally exploring what's here. And there's a sense of just dropping out of the head. Dropping down, down, down. Feeling into the contact points of where the body meets the chair and the feet meet the ground. So with this open view, we can directly experience these contact points. We can start to peel away labels, body and chair and feet and ground, and notice there's just an awareness of sensations, appearing in awareness. We can even peel away the label sensations. And there's just an awareness of what's left. Just directly experiencing what's left. We can feel into the inside area of the body, the space, and then the outside area of the body, the space outside of the body. But when we feel into these two areas, can we actually find where the inside and the outside meet? Or is there actually just space? Is our awareness formless? Does it tend at the walls, or does it just keep going? Is it actually unbound and totally free? Yet it can experience a physical body, but that physical experience is appearing in this field of awareness. Is this field of awareness impersonal? Neutral? Timeless? Is it the same awareness that was looking through our eyes when we were 10, 15 or 25? Though the physical body may age, the awareness that's aware of the body doesn't age, remains untouched by all of the experiences. All of the thoughts, feelings and emotions. The sounds and the sensations just come and go, but what's always here is this awareness. This unbound and totally free, pure being. So we're not hanging out in awareness, we're not checking out of what's actually here. We're feeling into our direct experience of this vast, open spaciousness that we are, whilst having our attention on what's immediate, what's actually here, what's appearing. So we don't narrow our view and get entangled in the thoughts, feelings and emotions, because that narrowing of our view gives us a very condensed experience. So we're missing the bigger picture and we're picking up an idea of a me that's now experiencing, because we're not seeing this broader view, we're not feeling into our full potential. So we can still be aware of thoughts, feelings and emotions, but we can see that they're not actually ours, that there is no I. The I is created when we narrow our focus and our attention goes towards a thought. In that narrow view, it creates a point of view of a me that now feels like it's experiencing. But the broader awareness, it remains, is not in this denser mode of experience. The broader view is untouched by the denser modes. There is an experience of the denser modes, but that's this seamless experience, experiencing itself in a denser mode. There never is a me or an I created. They're just concepts given to this experience. So it's to recognize that we can remain in this open view. And be aware of all the ever-changing invitations. And see that there is actually nobody that they're coming to. There can be an experience of anger or sadness. But it's just the way this field of experience can experience itself. So it's actually optional. It's not our anger. There is anger appearing. So we don't avoid the experiences, but we don't take ownership. So they can just appear and disappear. The habitual patterns have chance to soften when we're not fueling them, we're not reigniting them, not strengthening the identification with them, just allowing them to come and go, and recognizing that our fundamental nature is formless, unbound and totally free. So then we have a choice to see that this is a unified field. So even the experience of others are appearing in this field. They too are fundamentally this field, this unbound, pure intelligence that can shape and pattern itself and experience it on the personal mode. But it never becomes personal, it's just like a wave appearing and disappearing that has just been picked up more often, has just been entertained more often. It becomes a slightly more fixed idea of a me. What's always here is this broad open view. And the awareness is impersonal. Experience itself as personal. Never becomes personal. Gives us chance to see that we are free to play the game from unity. So life can experience itself closer to its fundamental nature that is actually attributeless. Not even in the game of duality. You can play as this I am. I exist. So that's life having a human experience, operating in unity and wisdom. Because this vast open field is a pure potential. It's intelligent. So there's clarity and wisdom here. So we can operate from this broad view, and our decisions are made as a response, not a reaction. We're not in fight or flight. We're not experiencing on that denser mode of where we can judge others, or we're feeling like we're separate, that we are vulnerable, that we can die, or that we were ever born. There is the experience of birth and death, but that's appearing in what we are. What we are is never born and never die, never ages, it's timeless. So this isn't just something that I'm giving you these ideas to adopt, to become beliefs. This is for you to directly experience what's the truth for you. When we turn and look towards what's aware. The simple, most obvious fact that you are aware. And that you are aware that you're aware. And that is awareness aware of itself. And from this marinating in this being and knowing, we can turn towards the field of play. And how do we want to play? Do we want to narrow and go into habits of a me? Or do we want to remain open and untouched by the game? Not checking out, we're directly experiencing it all, but we're not experiencing as a separate self. Experiencing from this field of awareness, pure being, vast and open and totally free. Just allowing life to unfold how it's unfolding. Just going with the flow. Taking action when it's needed. From intelligence. Not getting pulled into stories. Or a mental overlay of a me. That can all appear. But we don't have to identify with it. We can recognize we are this field of knowing and being. That everything is already known as it arises. The field is aware of itself, its self-knowing. There's nothing apart from it. So we're totally whole and complete here. There's nothing missing, nothing we need to get. We don't need to fix anything. We need to improve. We just feel whole and complete. It doesn't mean we won't do things in life. We won't experience life. But we'll experience it from wholeness. We won't feel that weightedness of the shoulds and shouldn'ts from a separate self, from the beliefs and concepts and ideas that it's learned. We will be responding from joy and wisdom. Living life knowing that we're totally free. So all there is to experience what's actually here. And we don't pick up thoughts, concepts and ideas about what's here. Turn towards what we are. We start to discover this, what this field of experience is. It starts to reveal itself to us. So we don't need to hurry ourselves along. We don't need to feel like there's anything else that we need to do in terms of seeking or becoming any more what we are, because we already are fully what we are. And what we are is enough. We're already home, already whole and complete. yet we can experience life from this wholeness, completeness. And there's just a natural joy and unity. We recognize that anything that appears in this field is just an appearance. It's just an ever-changing field of experience. And we are the awareness of it. It's just to remain with this open view and our attention on the moment, on what's actual, on our immediate experience as it unfolds. So even with our eyes open, we can remain with an open focus and our attention just on whatever is appearing. We don't have to hone in and be pulled into the game of duality. And we don't have to hang out as awareness, avoiding it. This subtle sort of avoidance. We can have an open view, but our attention can be on the world of ever-changing. So we're walking in the world awake, knowing that we are this unbound presence, but playing the game of separation, knowing that we're never separate. That everything that's appearing is us. Even the apparent others, they're the same fundamental awareness. Either focusing on the truth of their being or focusing just this same unbound awareness, impersonal, experiencing itself as an apparent other in wisdom and unity, or in fear and intelligence, survival of a me. So in reality there are no others. It's just how life can appear. It's just how life can experience itself as a part but never become a part. It's the whole experiencing itself as many, but never becoming many. Never dividing itself up. It's just remaining as its fundamental nature, and then it appears as division or separation. But it's all appearing in the whole. We're never apart from the whole. We are the whole appearing as a part. There's no separation. We're already home.